Well, happy Friday, ladies and gents. It's me, David Centrical Piper. A little after 8 on Friday morning, and I just dropped my wife off at work, so it's her first contracted day of the school year. She doesn't have any children today. They won't be coming until next Wednesday, but she does have meetings, and there's always a room preparation to take care of, so she'll be doing some of that today. On my way home from, or back toward home from taking and dropping her off, I decided to just come up to the neighborhood where we lived for 20 some odd years. It was the area where the kids were raised, and we had lots of family fun. And I'm just kind of sitting here, pulled off the side of the road in the shade, and thought this is as good a spot as any to smoke my pipe. So I watched a bit of a video by Richard the Dread Tiger. I finished it off this morning. I listened to it earlier, but I finished it off as I was sitting here, which was very nice. Very calming voice. Well, you know Richard. He's just that has that effect on you. Very calming and very grandfatherly. He's only 3 years older than I am, but he seems so much wiser and contemplative. But I guess that's just personalities. He always seems very wise. I look at myself as just I guess just a regular Joe. No specific wisdom, just being me. I guess it takes all types and all kinds. Oh, before I forget, I have a couple of really neat things I want to show you guys. I don't have them with me though at the moment, so I will have to do that video when I get home later on this morning, and I'll show you a couple of really nice gifts that I got in the mail from a couple different guys in the YTPC. But that's for a bit later. It's been a fast summer, and I know summer's not over with yet, but as far as school year goes, I think my wife got about 8 weeks off. Used to be more, in the good old days. School would go until the first week of June, and you'd have off until the day after Labor Day, which was really nice. But for whatever reason, those in charge decided to change that. It's been probably 10 or 15 years ago now. But so with each school year, it begins sooner and sooner. This year, the first day of school will be the 13th. Back when we got married, in 1987, we picked August 15th for our wedding day because at that time I was a school custodian, and we always thought, well, we can celebrate our anniversary every year in the summertime. We can always, enjoy that before school starts. Well, then as the school year creeps up, I have no doubt that someday, well, it already starts before our anniversary, so our anniversary is the 15th of August, so she has to start teaching the 13th. So anyway, so much for that idea. Some things you just expect to remain the same, but they oftentimes change. By the way, I'm smoking some Royal Yacht in my the basket pipe that my son Spencer got me. It was the second pipe that he bought me, and the second pipe that I owned, and that's always will be special to me for that reason. Very basic pipe, very simple, but that's the reason I love it, and he picked it out. And one thing is, when I was twisting the stem at some point a couple of years ago, I noticed a small split, so I just super glued the stem into the shank so that I wouldn't have to worry about it breaking. So, but it does pass the pipe cleaner easily. At least the skinnier ones, the smooth ones. It doesn't actually do a very good job with the bristle pipe cleaners, but the smooth, slimmer ones go in quite easily. And it's a wonderful pipe. Very light, very simple, basic, just the way I like them. except for special occasions. I have my fancy heavier pipes, but I don't seem to smoke those quite as often as I do these basic ones for whatever reason. I apologize for that sound of me drawing through the pipe. I'm not sure what's causing that, but anyway, it's a good smoker. Got some coffee this morning. Trying to get used to drinking black coffee again. I've had a harder time this summer sticking to my healthy eating plan. Seems like we went on vacation. After that, we'd planned on maybe doing something else, but didn't really have anywhere in particular that we wanted to drive to, so we decided we would just continue to celebrate with a staycation for the remainder of the summer. So that meant, of course, eating too many good foods, too many desserts, and all that. So I put on some weight this summer, which wasn't my plan, but now I need to cut back. So I'm starting with my coffee. Instead of putting cream in it, I am drinking it black now for a while. So hopefully I'll get used to that again, and tastes good, but I do miss the cream in it, but I'll get used to it. One thing I tried out this morning, we're always looking for recipe ideas, because when the kids were at home, I made certain things every day of the week. We would make a certain meal usually, but as time goes on, we don't need as much, obviously, and we're trying to eat healthier. So I used AI this morning. I searched for a recipe. I just said, give me a healthy recipe with chicken, brown rice, and zucchini. I just thought of those 3 items, and it came up with a recipe which sounds really good. So it's like a skillet recipe, which all goes together. So anyway, I may try that out. I like brown rice. I don't like it quite as much as white rice, but it's much healthier, so I'll try that. And then I do like zucchini. I like most vegetables, so I just need to get in the habit of eating more of those. Problem is, when it's just the 2 of us, you're always searching for easy meals that are quick to make, but that's not always the best for you, obviously. So we need to get back into that. I'm the cook of the family. Well, not just the 2 of us, but I'm the one that does the cooking. I kind of enjoy it. I used to enjoy it more when the kids were younger, but it's still not bad. But anyway, so it's kind of up to me to get the meals ready, especially since I'm retired now. I have no excuse not to. Tonight, usually Friday evenings, the first Friday of the month, or the second, I guess, we have pipe club. It's called Bakersfield Briars, and we meet at a little cigar shop not too far from where I live. And we just talk, smoke our pipes, exchange tobaccos, and it's a nice time. So we'll be doing that this evening. It starts at 5 o'clock. I normally only stay for 1 hour because usually by that time I've smoked enough my pipe, talked enough, and need to get back home again. But that'll be tonight, so that'll be enjoyable. I always look forward to that. My good friend Matt, who I worked with for a number of years, he was actually my supervisor with the county for a couple years. It'll be nice to touch base with him and talk to the other guys as well. A good group of guys that I always enjoy meeting with. Sorry, my pipe isn't cooperating this morning. Getting some looks by people passing by, probably wondering what's this crazy guy doing, parked in the shade, smoking a pipe, talking to himself. This weekend will be kind of full. We have tomorrow, Saturday, our grandson Ansel will be celebrating his 5th birthday. It was actually yesterday, but his birthday party's tomorrow, so we'll be doing that tomorrow. in the afternoon. And then Sunday at church, our new pastor, Jeff, he'll be, the church will be installing him as a pastor, which basically just means that we have a couple of guest ministers that will come and we'll pray for him as a congregation to bless his ministry. So that'll be exciting. We have finger foods after that, so I need to figure out something to take to that. And then Sunday afternoon, we have another birthday party to go to. My granddaughter, River, turns 6 years old, so we will be celebrating her birthday on Sunday afternoon. So it'll be a busy weekend. And maybe we can get a nap later on Sunday afternoon. We'll see how that goes. All right, guys. Well, I'll let you go, and I'll be back later with a video showing you a couple really neat things that I got, like I talked about. God bless you all. Hope you all have a great Friday and a nice weekend. Bye.